Welcome back to the latest episode of the Laura and Becky Show. So most of you know the story. We were on the radio together. We got the sack. So what did? We flew off to Mallorca with no money, but we did manage to find some money for pale rosé and limoncello. Funnily enough. Couldn't pay our bills, but we still found money for that. And that is where the idea for this podcast was born.
So we are sponsored by ZooRedbrik Estate Agents, the Summer Beach Club at Meadowhall, and Twycross Zoo, and that's where we are right now.
Yay! This is so exciting. We're sat in the cafe area. If you've ever been to Twycross before, they've got a lovely big cafe here, but the best bit about it is they've got glass looking into a snow leopard enclosure, and that is literally what we are looking into now. And when we arrived, the snow leopard was putting on a bit of a show for us, wasn't it? It was on its back on all fours, kind of giving us a bit of a show.
No, I think it's the male snow leopard that's in there, I think.
Is it just one in there? Adam, is it one in there?
There's two. But I don't think the female has made an appearance yet. No, she hasn't.
Oh, so it was the male earlier giving us that sexy little show.
Adam said that you can tell just because it's a male, it looks like a male cat. Yeah.
Oh, because of
a bit like, no.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Just because he's bigger?
Yeah.
Like big bushy tail.
Masculine.
Oh, right. Is it his big tail? Is that what it is?
No. Again, no.
Okay. Oh my God. We're going to get into trouble today.
Do not let Becky loose in this zoo, given any form of information.
I feel like I'm going to get thrown out today. That's what I feel like. So we are here today for one of our influencer events, and we have got such a lovely group, haven't we?
There's a lot of them.
There is a lot of them. So this is the first time we've ever done an influencer event with us kids as well, because obviously it's a zoo. You want to bring the kids along. It's the school summer holidays.
Yeah.
So there was literally, is it 25 kids
we've got here? There was a lot of them. I lost count. I turned into some children's entertainer at one point. I was like, hiya, kids. And I thought, oh, Laura, they look terrified.
You started sounding like Mickey Mouse or something. Like every time a new kid came, you're like, hello, kids. Come on in.
Also, I love how when you say hello to a child, they're literally just stare at you like, I don't know who you are, but you're very over familiar. And I'm like,
so funny.
But they were desperate, weren't they? There was some food, croissants available, but you could tell they were want to go in the soft play, because there's a massive soft play area. Literally, well, we're nearly in it, aren't we?
We are nearly in it, yes. That was so funny, but I actually got a little bit stressed because there were so many children, and normally, we're not used to being around that many kids. I started getting heart palpitations. I was like, who's in charge of all these children?
Who's in charge here?
Are they going to be okay?
They were actually very well behaved, all of them.
They were very good. And also, we've brought our children along today, which we never normally do. So you've got Rosie here, who's currently on a tour.
She's gone off. She was out.
Yeah. Well, this is her thing, isn't it? Because Rosie's very into animals anyway.
She was actually excited.
Well, in fact, when we came in, it was so funny. So we were walking in and Rosie was giving us facts about the animals. She was like, oh, mother, Becky, that's the blah, blah, blah with the blah, blah, blah. We're like, oh, Rosie, how do you know that? Yes, and of course, that's the blah, blah, blah with the blah, blah, blah. We're like, God, Roo, you need to be a zookeeper.
Well, I put her in the group and I said to one of the mums, I was like, oh, you don't have to look after her, but just Rosie's coming. And Rosie was mortified. She was like, stop it. So I was like, see you later. Bye.
Oh, she will be having a whale of a time.
Yeah.
My kid's still here eating all the cookies from the buffet. So
she's had loads.
Oh,
God.
How many? No more. Okay. How many have you had? 2?
That's enough.
3.
There'll be some in her pocket when she leaves, I'm sure. So when we left this morning, we had to come in separate cars because you're going off somewhere else after this. Blah blah blah. So you said to me right, we'll go in convoy. So I thought, okay, cool. So when I met you, well, I thought I'd be behind you, if I'm honest, but it seemed I was the leader, right?
Yeah, I don't quite know how that happened, actually, because I do actually take convoying very seriously.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew this about me until today, but if I am in a convoy, right, it doesn't happen very often, but if I am, I like everybody to know how to drive in convoy.
Yeah. Well, I think we did really well. I think at there was never a car in between us apart from coming off the motorway.
Yeah. Well, I said to you, didn't I, when we first pulled up, when we met, I was like, you do know how to drive in convoy, don't you? You were like, yes, I do.
Yeah, I'm really good driving in convoy. I think it's more stressful being at the front than behind.
I would agree. Although, when you're behind, you have to keep up. You almost feel like you're a bit lagging behind, and you get that sort of stress.
Yeah.
I have to say, I tell you what I did like about your convoy skills.
My indicating.
Yes.
I thought I'm going to indicate so you know where I'm going.
You did it in plenty of time, and I liked that.
Yeah. Also, I think when you're in front, you have to take it seriously. You have to be considerate of the person behind. I know someone that's really bad at driving in convoy. Who do you think it is?
Who's that?
Who do you think?
You're going to say me?
No.
Oh, I was going to say I take it very seriously as well.
No, it's someone that's a very regular listener to this pod.
Oh.
Very regular. Almost probably our super fan, I would say.
Oh, Mr. Mattress.
No. Oh, how do I know if Mr. Mattress is good in a convoy? I have been in a convoy with this person before.
I actually don't know.
Mike, my father-in-law.
Oh.
Terrible. Does not care. You know,
is he just out for himself?
When you're in a convoy and you're driving up to traffic lights and it's going from, hang on, let me think, green to red. Does it go amber in between?
No, it goes green to red.
Right, so he'll just go. You know what I mean? There's no etiquette.
The thing is about convoy driving, right? And Mike, if you're listening, take note of this, okay? You don't only have to think about yourself. You have to think about the other people
behind you
in the convoy. That might be one person. It might be a few cars.
Yeah.
Obviously, you just have to think a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm really good in the convoy.
Yeah, I have to say, I was very impressed with your convoy skills today. Yeah. I was mentally noting. I was like, yep, she's all right at this.
I couldn't relax. I literally couldn't relax. I was like, I was worried because you were like, don't you lose me. And then I looked at you and I went, you've got to keep up, girl. So I thought, yeah, actually.
But I like the fact you were worried because that means you've got convoy etiquette.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
you were thinking about me.
Yeah.
Anyway, we made it here in one piece, and like you say, we were pretty much in convoy the whole way here.
Yeah, we did it really well. We did it.
High five, babes.
And actually, we were early.
Yeah.
Usually, we are a little bit late.
Well, Adam from Twycross met us, and I think he was really surprised at time we turned. He was like, "Oh, hello, girls. What are you doing here?"
And it's early. Yeah.
We actually had a bit of time to kind of like sit around and like scroll on our phones, didn't we?
Yeah.
For a bit, which was great.
We were all ready for everyone, weren't we?
I know.
So they've kind of gone off now. We tried to split them in two. That's a difficult job in itself.
Do you know what? Well, in fact, before that, we tried to get a group photo.
Yes.
Again, that is a bit of a nightmare. So we probably had about like 45 people here in total, parents, children, trying to get everybody together for a photo. Nightmare. But we kind of managed it. Then after that, we then had to split the group in two. But of course, everybody wants to get out straight away. So, I mean, logistical nightmare.
I know. What I loved is that we had to give a little speech, and obviously we're in like a kind of like where the soft play is. There's a lot of people around here, and I was like, Becky, we're going to have to shout because no one's going to hear us. Anyway, Richard, who is the tour guide of the zoo, lovely. He's got a great shirt on today. He's got
is it turtles?
I think
tortoises?
it's turtles.
Turtles or tortoises?
Turtles.
Are you sure about that?
There were turtles, I think. I don't know. We'll check.
Yeah, we'll ask him.
So he's the tour guide. But then I was like, oh, we're going to have to shout. And then out, we've got a speaker and a little mic out.
It was like one of those Britney Spears style mics, so the one that you wear like over your head and put it around your mouth. It's like, oh, baby.
Yeah. So we used that. That was absolutely great. I love that. We need one of them.
You, when I was listening to you on the mic, you actually sounded like a zookeeper giving a talk.
I think
like,
I
that
could
sort
do
of
that.
sound that they have. You were
we
literally
need to do this. Adam, can we do that? Yes. Okay. Great.
Are you
maybe
sure?
Not her. I think I should. I think it's a bit dangerous sending Becky out around this zoo. I'm not going to lie.
I can't get the names of monkeys right, so I don't know if I'm the right person for the job. Yeah. Today we got given some goodie bags, didn't we?
Oh my God, yeah, let's talk about our goodie bags.
Very kindly from Adam and the guys at Twycross.
First of all, the bag itself is so nice.
I love it.
And it's available to purchase in the gift shop, Adam. They are good. We'll put them on our Instagram.
We got a little like travel coffee.
In fact,
mug.
where is mine?
I've hidden ours behind there so that nobody nicked them. Yeah, I've put them behind the buff. I was really worried that someone would nick them or a child might nick them.
Well, we had a special gift, didn't we? Which is amazing. Well, I mean, it's very apt for the moment because it's a Barbie doll, but it's. I need to get it. I wish I had it on me.
Who is it? Jane Goodall. I mean, we're touched by these special gifts, but this is why we hid them as well, because only we got the special ones. We didn't want any children nicking them. But when we opened it up to have a look, obviously there's Jane Goodall in there, and she's got kind of like her adventure stuff, like binoculars and things. And there was, oh God, I'm going to get into trouble here again. And Adam sat right next to me.
I think it's an ape.
It's an ape, it's a chimpanzee.
Okay, so there's a chimpanzee in there, but I was like, oh my God, there's a monkey in here.
I know.
Straight away, Adam was like, it's not a monkey, Becky.
But it's great. Thank you so much. We love them. Also, there's a lovely kind of coffee cup, which is apt for us.
Lovely. And a little Gruffalo toy as well, because they've got the Gruffalo Adventure that's the one. The Gruffalo Discovery Land here as well. So I think, so the influencers who are here, they're having like a bit of a VIP morning, aren't they? Which is amazing. But they get to stay for the rest of the day, so they can go off and do that if they want. They can go to the animals, they can do soft play, they can do whatever they want.
Yeah. So we're going to have, what is that? Is that someone dressed as a parrot? Is that a parrot?
Hey?
It's a parrot.
Where is it?
Well, it's not an actual parrot. It's someone dressed as a parrot with big wings. That's amazing.
So a parrot. Someone dressed as a parrot. Round the corner.
Yeah. So we're going to have an absolutely amazing giveaway after this. So if you have a look at our Instagram, at The Laura and Becky Show, there is going to be a giveaway. And it's just going to be brilliant.
It's going to be insane. We already had one this week for our influencer event, but this one's going to be bigger and better.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing. Actually, we need to say well done to our winner from today as well, don't we?
Yes.
At Brummy Mummy.
There we go. Glad you remembered that.
We didn't actually know her real name, did we? Just know her Instagram
Well, you've
handle.
just had to ring her.
I called her to see where she was, and it was really awkward. I was like, hello, Brummy Mummy. I don't actually know your real name. This is really embarrassing. Hayley. Sorry, it's Hayley. I've just remembered. So well done, because she's coming along with her family today. She entered our competition, so she's going to get a lovely free day here today.
Yeah. This is such a great day out. It's the summer holidays. You can spend all day here and then some. And if you buy a ticket at the moment for the zoo, you get to come back for free for the next 12 months.
And there is so much to do here. Also, it's not all outdoors either. There are some indoor bits that you can do. So even if the weather isn't great, well, first of all, get a poncho, get out in the rain.
Brolly. Who cares?
It doesn't matter, but there's definitely indoor things that you can do as well. And it's definitely a whole day out. You can bring the kids and have a whole day.
Yeah, there'll be loads of stuff on our Instagram today. Well, actually, for the next couple of weeks, just showcasing the zoo. But yeah, if you've never been here before, it's just brilliant.
We
love being here. They're going to be sick of the sight of us.
Well, we were trying to organise with Adam another time to come back. So we're here today, but we're already trying to get another date in the diary to come and do the podcast live, because we just love it.
Yeah.
And we've got some fun plans as well, actually, things that we can do here.
Plans. Yeah.
We might have to wrap this up because my kid needs the loo.
Oh, okay.
She's literally dancing in her chair going like, I need the toilet, mummy. By the way, the loos here as well, and both of our girls loved this. In the loos, above the sinks, they have like an ant farm, which is really cool. It was literally, we were watching them for about 10 minutes in there whilst washing our hands earlier.
I remember the first time we came here, we were with Adam, and I went to the toilet and came back, and I was like, oh, did you see the ants? I was like, no.
You can miss it, actually.
Miss it?
But you can, because it almost looks like a mirror.
Like,
but look a little closer. Yeah. There's ants carrying leaves.
Well, you said to Rose, it's like, do you want to come and see the ants in the toilet? She was like, no. What? And I was like, no, they're not actually in the toilet.
There's not an ant outbreak here at Twycross in the toilets. They're meant to be in there. But it's quite fascinating watching them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, love it.
So have a look at our Insta. It's at The Laura and Becky Show. Follow Twycross Zoo as well, because there's going to be loads of really exciting stuff on there. Look out for the giveaway, because it's a banging giveaway.
Oh, guys, it's
they
good.
All are. It's going to be brilliant. And we're going to be back on Monday.
Yeah, can't wait. Have a lovely weekend.